And I want you guys to understand when I said when I said to all the people who are want to say something nice to me, please click the one and get off. Literally, there's only one call left. And this person who keeps calling from the unknown phone call, no matter how many times I kick them off, they come right back. This is the saddest shit I've ever seen in my life. 678, caller, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Talk to
me. Yeah, man. Yeah, Tommy, my thing is, I just want to know why you always cussing out your fans, man. That shit make me feel bad, man.
Why I'm always cussing out my fans?
Yeah, man, you talk to your fans like they ain't shit.
Do I really talk to my fans like they ain't shit?
Yes, you do.
Let me give it, or do me a favor. Give them an example of a time in which you saw me talk to my fans like they weren't shit, and that way you can come on and talk. So go ahead, giving them that example. And I'm just going to keep on kicking this person off because right now I have an individual who just keeps calling my phone over and over again. Go ahead.
Okay. So, it's been plenty of times, but I'm going to talk about.
So just name one, please. I asked you to name one if you could. Please, just please name one.
Okay. In one video, you said, I swear I got the dumbest fans in the world. Mm-hmm. You said something of that sort. I remember you saying.
Mm-hmm. So that's cussing them out?
That's
So that's cussing them out?
You just cussed them out the other day when you was like when somebody was asking about I think they said, will you start the show or something? And I don't remember what exact cuss word you said to them, but you cursed them out.
Now, let me ask you, do you think those are fans? Now, one, when I say I have some of the dumbest fans in the world, how is that wrong for me to say? That one I'm curious about.
Okay. Well, yes, I think it's wrong because, people, they donate to you and support you.
You don't know if you don't know if that, no. You don't know if that person donated. You can't say that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can't say what you just said.
Oh, okay.
You don't know.
But
you don't literally know what they've done at all.
Yes. Okay, but you did say, I don't care how much money you donate to me. You said you can donate $5,000, and I'll still call you.
I'll still block you if you say something dumb. Right? Right? That's what I said, right?
You said,
I said that I will still block you. No, I don't care what you've donated. I will still block you if you say something dumb. That's what I said, right?
Yes.
Okay, now let me ask you this question. Why wouldn't I block someone for saying something dumb? That just because they're my fans, that I should say, well, I should tolerate what this person does.
Well, it just because it contradicts what you said. Like you was like, if you don't donate to me, I don't give a fuck what you gotta, say.
Well, I don't.
People who donate to you,
that was me making a statement. I didn't block someone that had donated. I made a statement that I said, I don't care who you are or what you've donated. I will still do this. That's what happened. So you didn't see the show where a person said, I donated. And I said, screw you. Because the people who actually use their money to do something, they're not on here doing crazy crap. That's the point. That's the point. But they're even coming over to Twitch. I got people who claim they Soto Nation for life that said $4.99 a month was too much money. Now, is that really a fan who tells
Yeah.
me $4.99 is too much money? $4.99 a whole month.
But does the $4.99 give you all the perks that you would like, though?
I don't know what perks they're looking for. What perks are they looking for? Buy the one that gives you all the perks you're looking for.
The one that I've seen that give you everything costs like $149, I believe.
Nope. Just 100. 100 gets you everything. 100 simple gets you everything. 100 over 12 months.
Well,
how much is that a month? It's less than $10 a month.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So those are my real fans, not the people who go around. But I'm saying those are my real fans, not the people who just go around saying, I love you, I love what you do. That's crazy. And that's what I realized going through this. There's a lot of people who will claim they're your fan because they want you to dance for them. Dance, monkey, dance.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, but it's just also, have you seen the comments that saying that they're not even able to watch the older shows that you do? The only thing that they can see is the live shows. Like, who would want to pay for that? Like, if I paid for the subscription, I would want to watch, your older stuff that I wasn't able to catch live.
Well, but wait a minute. You're right. But here's the problem with that. I then have to do what? I have to upload all that stuff because they took it down. So that's what they're waiting on.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel what you're saying. But all the people who are buying it, it's not like they didn't hear me say it. They know I said it. I stated to them.
Yeah.
So the people who are buying aren't complaining. I know you said you heard from someone, but I don't know why would they complain to you and not to me, the person who can fix it.
Yeah, they were complaining in the comment section. Like, I've seen plenty of comments like, Tommy, I can't see this, I can't see that, and it kind of deterred me from wanting to pay for the subscription.
Were they complaining or were they just pointing out something? It's two different things, sir.
Well, I guess you can say they were pointing it out.
That's right. I mean, think about it. If you went to buy a car, were you complaining when you pointed out, hey, you guys left there seems to be like a little smudge on the back seat? Are you complaining or are you trying to let them know there's a smudge there so they can get it because you just bought this car?
Yeah.
So,
well, I also follow you on Instagram. And when you was like, if the next person that says I miss you, Tommy, when you gonna post more videos, you say you were gonna block them. You don't care if they were fans or not. Like, why do you do that, man? That's
because
wrong.
It's simple. If I tell you what not to do and you do it, what should I say? Seriously, what should I say? If you tell people, don't come in here telling me that my daughter got a fat ass, whether it's real or not, don't tell me my daughter got a fat ass. And they sit there and they say, damn, your daughter got a fat ass. What would you do? If you've already told them, stop that. What would you do? So you're telling me I should run. So here's what you're telling me. I do something that's stressful. The people who are following me are adding to the stress. They see what's going on. They see how I'm getting flagged down. They don't add any money. They don't add anything. They just tell me to keep on doing it. Yeah. You don't think that's at a certain point in time that's wrong?
Yeah, I understand, but
And most of them are doing it just because I said don't do it. This is not a supporter. Because let me tell you something. If it was a supporter, they would already know where I am. They would have already bought the website, so they would have known where I broadcast, so they would never have to tell me, can't wait till you come back. Now, would they?
No.
If you tell people, all your friends and family, you've moved to this house, all of them know where you live. They've never had to question it. If you put that on an Instagram post, I've moved to this house, If people kept saying to you, I went up to your other house, you wasn't there. There was a for sale sign there. What would you do?
I'll probably get annoyed. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you. That's all I wanted you to say. If you're acknowledging the annoyance factor. So that's what you're dealing with. What you just stated, that's what I'm dealing with. The annoyance factor. It's annoying to have grown people who you know what they're doing. It's just like the people who come to the show and be like, I can't see anything. I don't see the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're just being dicks.
But, yeah. So I just got a question. Like, how much would it cost to, get Sotovision started? Like, will it be kind of like just a website where all your streams go on, or
well, Sotovision is going to be a website where everything goes on. It's not just going to be my stuff. It's going to be anyone's stuff who wants to avoid the crap.
Yeah. But
go ahead. I was trying to tell a young lady I think she can chat now.
Okay. Yeah, man, that's just all. I'm a big fan. I just kind of felt some type of way, the last few weeks, because I know you going through something, but it just.
Well, now you see, I didn't get mad at you.
Annoying.
You see, I didn't get mad at you, and I answered all of your questions. I didn't know whether you're a fan or not, but whatever you asked, well, I didn't get mad, and I tried to answer it and then give you an analogy of, well, how would you feel if?
Right.
So I can't get mad at you, and you didn't disrespect me.
Yeah, I'm actually glad you stopped giving out the free Twitches, because there probably gonna be some trolls, trying to sneak up in there. Yeah, so
it took me a second.
Doing that.
It took me a second to realize, wait a minute, I can't let them people on here. The people gonna come on here doing all kind of crap. I wasn't even thinking. I was like, all right, you get a free subscription and you get a wait. Them people got to prove to me that they aren't trolls.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what.
I ain't gonna hold you too long.
Well, thank you very much for the phone call. Guys, the number is 213-943-3362. And I say this to you guys because if you want to talk to me, make sure you press the 1. I say this to you guys because no one else is on the line right now that has an issue with me. But if you want to press the 1, you can ask me whatever. Press the 1. Now, wait, I'm still trying to give them, and I got you in, Khalid. I don't know how to say your name. It took a while, but I got you in. So let's see. My man Predator King done made it over here with the Twitch Prime. Amazon Prime, guys, you could do just like what Predator King did. You already got Amazon Prime. You already pay for it. And Amazon Prime is $100 a year, I think. And that's $100 a year just so you can order shit. Kayla. Well, it's spelled wrong. K-E. How you get K out of K-E? That's key. K-E is not Kayla. Everybody who sees your name has to pronounce it the way that they see it, which is K-E, Keela. K-E-L-A-H is Keela. It's not Kayla. K-E never spells key. K, I'm sorry. K-E never spells K. Like if you know English and you look at it and you say K-E, that doesn't say A. Not only is it a K, but then you put an E behind it to exacerbate the E. Yeah, she wanted to be different. That's black women for you. I want this name to be different. They don't care about you. That to me is my problem with black women. You to throw a name on a kid that nobody will ever pronounce correctly when they see the person. When they see the name on the piece of paper, they will never pronounce it correctly. And you did that because you wanted your child's name to be unique. Not your name, but your child's name to be unique. That's my problem with black women right there. That makes no sense. That makes no sense to do that. Stop giving your kids unique names. Here's what I tell people you want to do. If you want to give your kid a unique name, do the world a favor and give yourself a unique profession. Give them a unique life circumstance. If you have a unique name that you'd like to give your kid, great. Make sure that you also can give your kid a unique education. Make sure you can also give your kid a unique living arrangement, a unique father, a unique other stuff. If the only thing you can give your kid is a unique something that's going to hurt them in the long run, maybe, just maybe, you will be able to give them something that can help them in the long run too. You know what? Like maybe you could give your kid a trust fund. Maybe you can give your kid money for their education. These things would be great if you can give your kid those, wouldn't it? Oh, the person just keeps calling in with this blocking their number. They just keep on calling in. You got to have a sad life, right? Guys, right now, it is 2:00 in the morning on the East Coast. That person who called and finally got me to answer, all they would say was, ah! Keeps calling. 2 a.m. in the morning. Ah! Arby's drive-thru, how can I help you? Y'all see that, right? You see that, right? 2 in the morning, this person is continuing to call in and go over and over again. This is a grown person, and y'all don't understand what people like True Freeman. That's True Freeman's cast. At least the people who call to mess with True Freeman, they actually ask him a question. When the people call to mess with True Freeman, they really call in and ask him something. He just gets mad because he doesn't like the question. They actually ask him something. He gets mad at the question. He hangs up and goes in on them. And remember, guys, I want to talk to the people who got a problem with me right now until I find out there are none of them. A problem or a question. So if you are a fan, hold off for a second, please. So if you press the one and you're a fan, press it again to get off of the line and let me try to get to them. 470, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, am I in?
What's going? Yes, sir. Talk to me. Yes.
Okay. Hey, man, I've been a long time fan, man. It's my first time actually calling in. I hate that you got off YouTube, but I mean, I understand to a degree. But I got a question.
Yes, sir.
As being your fan now, you are one of the few people I found that actually elevate the level of dialogue and thinking that I've seen on YouTube. You know, you challenge people's opinion. Well, a lot of times, you know, while disagreeing with them. But my thing is this. Originally, when I first came into, I guess the realm of what it is that you do, I think one of the messages that kind of resonated was that you was attempting to change black women as far as how they were being perceived, how they portray themselves and stuff like that. But I'm curious, like, do you feel like because of you having to reform, I guess, how you do things, that your message won't be reached to those people who have yet come into contact with the content that you provide? Like, do you feel like now, does this contradict your agenda to reform the dysfunction with black women? Because now they are no longer able to be reached because you have kind of like narrowed the spectrum on people who are, able to access you.
Actually, I wasn't trying to reform or rehabilitate black women. I never said that that's what I was trying to do. I can't rehabilitate anyone.
Well,
and remember, my analogy is always what the Bible. Let me point something out to you. My analogy is always what the Bible says. The Bible says only a few people will make it into heaven. My analogy is what the Bible said. The Bible, when God was so strict about who could come into the promised land that he made them wander in the wilderness for 40 years because he wanted to kill out the old guard. So the people who remembered the old religion wouldn't be able to bring it into the new one, into the new place. That's not what I'm about. I'm about quantity over, I'm about quality over quantity. I don't need a large number. I never did. The large number followed me. I never asked these people to follow me. Do you understand that? I, as a matter of fact, try to make it as hard as I possibly can for those people to follow me.
Go ahead. Well, what I'm saying, like, okay, like, my thing is, though, because I felt like that's what, I listen to a lot of the old videos and stuff like that. It's becoming more and more difficult to find some of the content on YouTube because of everybody flagging it. And I guess, all of the information that I got from you kind of culminated into that perception that was your agenda. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm from Atlanta. Me and you from the same neck of the woods. I'm from Georgia. I'm a truck driver. I'm in Kentucky. Which has nothing to do with nothing. But I'm a sincere fan when I say that, But my thing is, like, I guess my original perception of what it was that you were doing, because you're very critical, with good intentions, rightfully so, because a lot of things that you actually shed light on, I see and lived and witnessed and experienced myself. So that's why I say what I say when I said, that's why I felt like that was your original message, And maybe you have probably, I guess, changed tactics and course, and, you may have evolved, so maybe I'm taking some things out of context to what your current agenda may be.
Well, no. I'm telling you hold on. I'm telling you my entire agenda was that. So when you say things like, well, I don't know what your current agenda is, why would you say that when my entire agenda has been the same?
So you don't feel like it might have changed over time since, because that like, to me, again, maybe I'm not doing justice to, what you're, where you're at now, but that may be my own thing though. But just like, again, in my opinion, I always felt like you were so critical with black women in particular. It was because of the concern that you felt.
Okay, like, so let me ask you. I got to ask you something. If that's what you believe, if somebody believed you ran into a burning building because you wanted to save these people and you said, hell, I ran in there because I thought it was a club. Would you like it if they kept on saying, would you like it if people kept saying, yeah, but your original meaning might have been to save those people? And you're like, you see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense that you keep saying that.
But I don't think.
I didn't run in there. I didn't run in there because I wanted to save them people. I thought it was somebody said, man, that club on fire. I thought they were saying that it was a good club. The club on fire. I stood.
Let me not repeat it by saying that. I think I'm not doing justice because, again, I'm surprised I got through. First off, let me start there. So I'm a little overwhelmed with the fact that I'm actually talking to you to an extent. Because, like I said, I'm a big fan. I'm a very big fan. You do a lot of critical thinking, and when you articulate yourself effectively to the point where I don't actually use some of your talking points in some of my day-to-day conversations. So you got to allow me a little bit of room to calm down. But that's why I say I'm sorry for repeating myself. But
you're all right.
I don't think I'm doing justice to what it is that I'm trying to actually express to you at this point due to that.
You're all right. I just made a joke.
But I understand. but like I said, I'm trying to do justice to what it is I'm trying to convey to you. So with that being said, I don't want to repeat it, but I'm trying to express it effectively so you understand exactly where I'm coming from. Because like if I'm kind of rambling, let me slow it down. All right. You said that that's not your agenda. You want to take only the select few who are qualified or eligible to receive that message, right? Well, let me ask. Those people who you feel are qualified or eligible enough to actually receive that message, would they even need that message?
Well, no. Well, hold on. That's a very good question. The people who I feel, one, I don't feel if people are good enough or bad. Let me tell you what, because I'm not the purveyor. Well, here's what I'm going to explain to you. I'm not the purveyor of that. So I put the message out, and for those who it resonates with, they will listen. Meaning, even though, like right now on Twitch, people can watch it, they just can't comment. So even if you hate me, you can see it. You just can't comment. Now, once it's done, the people who subscribed and all that, if they missed it, they can go back and watch it. See, what this basically is that you have to watch me and find out when I'm going to go live. If you're just a person who's just trying to watch it and maybe put it up somewhere or film me live, you got to find me live in the first place to be able to do it, number one. But you can't watch it again because it no longer exists. The only place it exists after it up here is on my website. That's it. So I'm not keeping it from people who you would believe could use it. They're just not coming in my chat room and acting stupid. And if it did matter to them, say if they were one of the people I talk about and it resonated to them and they realized they were doing something different, you know what they would do? If they wanted to talk, they would pay the fee to talk. But if they didn't, they could still watch it and learn. I'm just not going to YouTube where it's going to get flagged down. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I definitely understand the fact that you would not want to continue to go through that cycle because that's crazy. You know, it's insanity to continue doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. And I don't think you should actually tailor your message, neither cater or pander to people who, you know, otherwise wouldn't even hear it because of how you actually, you're effective at what you do. You know, you know how to articulate yourself effectively and in a very sophisticated manner, but at the same time, you know how to talk their language, which I think is very effective at the end of the day. And you throw your comedic element in it too, and you do a great job at doing what it is you do. But with that being said, though, I hate the fact that it is like it is. You know, it got to be that way. But, you know, I hope that, you know, as you're moving forward and progressing forward, that, you know, you find a good medium, I guess, you know, to actually put your videos out and your content out. And, you know, I look forward to everything that it is that you do because, again, you do challenge the status quo when it comes to black issues, you know. And
well, I tell you what, bro.
Though,
well, you got.
I'm still trying to wrap my mind around the fact. Huh? Go ahead.
I was trying to tell you. A lot of you guys got to let me know so I can go on to the next phone call because there's a lot of people that are sitting there waiting, and I want to let them speak too. So once I answer your question, be like, "Thanks, man, great," and then let me be able to answer them if that's okay.
That's fine. Okay, that's great.
All right. Thank you very much, brother.
Well, take it easy.
Let me see if I can get to some more of these phone calls. And guys, you won't believe it, but that person keeps calling in. That person who's gotten on twice now that said, ah. That person, after getting on once, saying, ah. After getting on twice, saying, ah. They keep calling. And none of y'all think this is odd. Y'all can think whatever you want about me. That's insane. And I don't have any people who watch me who go around, the people they don't know. They're on the line. They call back again, on the line right now. I'm not going to kick them off. I'm just going to leave them there now. 630, you're on the air.
Hello, I'm on?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what up, Tommy?
Not much. Now, this better be phone calls who are asking me some kind of question. That's all I want.
Yeah. I've been a fan for a long time now. And I like what you do. You taught me a lot, to be honest. I do have two concerns, though. Two things that I don't like about you. Hello?
I'm waiting. You guys, like, as soon as I open up the line, just go ahead and get into your question. You don't have to preface it or anything. Just let me answer it. Let's have dialogue, man.
Okay, I'm sorry. The first thing is when you make analogies about your daughter, like sexual analogies, I don't like that.
What sexual analogy?
The second thing.
Wait a minute. What sexual analogy did I make about my kid?
Well, you just made one with like maybe 2 calls before me. You made some analogy about your daughter's time or whatever. And I just thought that was kind of disturbing.
Well, can you tell me what sexual analogy I made? Let me stop. Sir, don't do that. What sexual analogy did I make? And guys in the audience, if you heard him, please tell me what sexual analogy I made towards my daughter tonight.
You said something about, you made an analogy about your daughter ass or something. You was like, I can't remember what it was exactly, but you said it 2 calls before mine. Some analogy about your daughter ass.
Nope. The people are sitting here in the comment section. None. No, I didn't. And the fact that you can't tell me what I made and what I said is BS. If it bothered you so much, you should at least remember it.
Well, I was listening to the other phone calls. I can't remember exactly what it was that you said from exact word from word. I just know the analogy about your daughter ass.
Nobody is saying it. I never said anything about my daughter. I didn't say anything about my daughter, and I damn sure didn't make a sexual analogy towards my kid.
You made an example about your daughter ass.
If you can't tell me what it was, I'm hanging up on you. I'm not going to let you keep saying, you did. When I told you I got an audience members of not one person who said what you're saying is correct. I gave you the chance to tell me what the fuck I said. If you can't do it, shut the fuck up about it and move to the next one. I'm not going to let you keep on doing that, sir, because now you're being disrespectful to my kid by keep saying I said something I didn't, and you keep bringing up my daughter's ass. If it bothers you so much, why do you keep saying my daughter's ass? If it bothered you that much, why do you keep saying it?
The second thing I got a problem with, how you talk to your moderators. Like they supposed to be a part of your team, you know. Can't you email them to let them know what problems you got with them? Like if they talk in the comment section so much or whatever problem you got with them, why would you put them on Front Street in front of everyone?
Because that's
just email them.
Because if you do, because I was raised to where if you do something because I was raised, if I've already told you what to do and you keep doing it, then I'm going to say something to you right where you did it.
Everyone, though, because they're part of your team.
Okay, I'll say this to you again. Sir, I'll say this to you again. If I've told you not to do something and you do it publicly, I'm going to say something to you in the spot in which you did it.
Told them personally, emailed them.
Yes, they've already known what to do and what not to do. And it ain't personally. I would tell them what not to do on the show. I'd already told them what not to do. When they do it once, I say, don't block that person. Let that person speak. I didn't say it in a derogatory way or nothing. So if you do it again, my job at that point is to say it in a way in which you mean and let you know I mean it.
Okay. Well, that's, pretty much the problems that I had, pretty much. I am a fan, and I understand, So all the stuff, and them the two problems I have.
All right. Well, I hope I answered them for you. And if you could do me a favor, go back and rewind the show and find out what it was I said tonight when I made a sexual analogy about my kid. Because I want you to be able to show it to me. Therefore, we don't have the argument. No. Don't pull that. No. Man, I just told you to go back and find it. Don't do that again. Try to tell me you said something like.
I already know what it was.
Okay. What the fuck?
You can go back.
He just said he already know what it was. When I asked him specifically what it was, and he can't.
I said it.
No, you didn't. You said something that everybody said. I made no such comment. You're the only person who heard it. So shut us both down. That's what I'm asking you, sir. What I'm asking you for is fair, and you know it. All I said to end the conversation was, if you go back, I ain't gonna play with you. I told this man, did I not? I said simply, at the end of the call, I said, and if you say I said these things, I just ask you to rewind it, find it, and then I will let you play it in front of my audience. Let me ask you something. How many people would, number one, give him that? Because I didn't have to say that. I could have just gotten off the phone, but I didn't. I let him know, if you believe what you said, I will bring you back if you find it. This fool, I already know what you said. Me and the audience are denying it. You can make me and the audience look like liars if you just rewind it. Why would you sit there and argue that? Why would you argue that? 773, caller, you're on the air.
Down is that basically April Jones took to Instagram yesterday, and she went on this huge rant, posting all this dirt and all this tea about Omarion, basically saying,
hello? 773?
Oh my gosh. Hello?
Hey.
Hey, how are you doing, sir?
I'm well. Talk to me.
Oh my God. You're totally awesome. I know you said hold the calls, but I am on break. I have to go back to work. But I do want to congratulate you, and I do want you to remember that little part in Lift Every Voice and Sing when it says, when hope was unborn has died. Sir, you're awesome. So just always remember that. Forget all those people. I still watch your show. I'm going to figure out how to get your new thing, and I totally was super calling you tonight. And you know what? I think what you do, you even show things in my character, my personality that I have that you discuss. So you're helping people. It's nothing wrong with that. If the shoe fit, wear it. If it doesn't, don't wear it.
Well,
so that's the only thing I wanted to say to you.
Well, I tell you what, thank you, and maybe you can call back on one of those shows in which I let anybody call. Tonight was supposed to be one of those shows where I would let the people who have a problem with me call, and apparently only people I can get is the people who say that I said something. But I spoke to him. And I gave him the opportunity. I didn't just cuss him out. But guys, maybe some of you can understand why this is so frustrating. Hold on a second. Sorry, guys. I had my other computer recording True Seaman's show, but apparently he took it down, so I didn't get the whole thing. I don't know exactly how much I got, but I'm continuing to make sure. And anybody else, if you guys could do me the favor, and I know this is probably asking a lot, but if you ever see him live, just start recording it. If you don't even have to record the visual. If you ever see True Freeman live, record it. That's all I ask. If you ever see him live, and record it. I need as much information on as much stupid stuff that he says out publicly, as many times as you can get him saying how he's telling people to flag me down, and as many times as you can get him to say he flagged me. He don't matter when, especially when he can say things like, no matter what it is, he say. Thank you, Nat. Especially when he says, no matter what it is, he posts. So when he's openly telling people, no matter what it is I post, he's going to flag it. So he's openly on several different occasions let people know to false flag me. He said, it don't matter what it is he put up, flag it all. So that's the stuff I need. All right. And y'all, we can't talk about these giving out free subscriptions anymore because I got a bunch of emails from people asking for free stuff and no more subscriptions at all. Then I'll tell you something. Apparently we can't do that. Because literally what's happening is I have 3 pages now of people asking for a free Twitch. 3 pages. 3 of my inboxes. So I'm now, as cool as that is, no. And the best way to do it to me is buy the website. Buy the website and get your Twitch. Buy the website and get your Twitch. Don't even do it the other way. Don't do Twitch to the website. Just buy your Twitch. If you do it, then you could do it, and I'll make it work. Like the people who say, yeah, when you're sitting up there and I get that many emails saying I want it free, I know now I'm being trolled. I can't get that many people to go follow me on Instagram. I got that many people talking about something. I'll do it. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get some more phone calls. And guys, you can call in. The number is 213-943-3362. Press the 1. I will talk to you if you have a question. When I answer your line, you can give a little preface, but go into your question. 561, caller, you're on the air.
Oh, hey, what's up, Tommy?
Not much. Talk to me.
You are talking to Sedaria Halliburton, that kid you donated the camera to.
What's going on? How old are you now? About 17?
I'm 19. I'm about to go on 20. Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Why are these terrorists bothering you?
Man, I don't know. I have no idea why it's the thing to do.
It's like they having a campaign of flag Tommy down.
That's what they're doing, and that's the only thing that they want to do. That makes them happy.
Like, that's some hating crap. I don't like haters, man. Because really, you doing positive stuff. I know how they feel about you talking about black women and stuff, but I'm going to put it like this. There are good black women and there are bad black women. They are wicked and they like to play these dirty games. Like, you can't even search up anything on the internet without little black girls shaking their behinds on camera. And they think it's all cool because their mama do the same thing. They mama be picking on them. Then when the girl grow up, now she want to abuse them and stuff. See, it's a lot of these little wicked women that's having sex with guys that are wicked too. Like, a lot of guys out here, all they thinking about is, oh man, let me go fuck their hoe and stuff like that. And I'm like, what is going on with the streets? Why is everybody so different now? Why is everybody acting so weird ever since you start controversy? Because, you know, just like you, bro, I have a lot of controversy in the neighborhood. People basically threatening to kill me in songs and stuff, and I don't even know what's going on right now. I feel like I lost my whole crew that I was filming with. And
you know, you gave me that camera. We went to work every day. We was working with that camera. Like, now I don't even know if I should make the videos because these kids might not want to be involved with me anymore. It's like a lot of hate against me too. And it's people out here, like, they pulled up one day to jump me, like 10 kids. I guess because I was roasting them on Snapchat because they said a bunch of stuff about me. Even one kid says I hump my dog. That's why we call him country. And I was like, you know what? What makes a person say things like this? Just like the guy saying you had some sexual comment towards your daughter. Who would do that? And why would he even do it on air? First of all, why would Tommy even think like that? Tommy had sex with a grown man. No, that's the incorrect thing. That's what you call hating. Because that's what's his name? Who the little fake nigga that was all up in your house talking crap? I forgot his name. That's how bad he is. The one who made the puppet about you. Lying. Saying they caught you on film having sex with a grown man. Matter of fact, he had sex with a woman to make that beautiful daughter of his that is being overly sexualized through a live conversation on air because some hating guy can't keep his mouth closed. He didn't even know what to say. He came on there and just think perverted crap is funny. Just say anything perverted. Who the fuck? I ain't even cuss, man. So who would touch their own daughter? Like, in their right mind, why would you even play like that with words? First of all, these type of chicks need to be investigated. Because a lot of them, they do that kind of stuff, and then they regret it, and they want to push it onto somebody else. Because he probably the type of nigga to do that. That's how I scope things out, you feel me? Just like Tupac. Like, everything go like that. When somebody blames something on you that they know is just fallacy, they just making up stuff, just saying stupid stuff to troll you, making videos. Who went out of their way to make a fake porn video of Tommy having sex with another guy? Who would go out of their way to call you on your talk show and say something about you making a joke about your daughter having a nice ass? What did he say? Some shit like that. This dude is like creepy, man. He just needs to be kicked out the squad. Matter of fact, all your lines, you just got to block these people instantly. Don't even argue with them. That's how I feel right now. Because I wouldn't even argue with this guy. This guy is full of pedophilia thoughts. That's how he's feeling right now. Because he's the type of dude you can't even leave your kids around. So he's going to say, since I can't be around the kids and enjoy what they do, I'm going to call up Tommy's show, and then I'm going to say something about him saying something about his daughter's rear end. Because you got to clean up for them. You know what I'm saying? When they come in with perverted words, they're making all this stuff on the internet. They got all kind of codes to pervertedness. And I'm like, you know what? People should actually focus on making love instead of making jokes about how they mess with somebody else's girl. Like Andre 3000 said, I'll never put my penis where another guy's penis was because that's disgusting. And then some of these dudes try to do it at the same time as the other guy. And you want to know something funny? Somebody showed me this video. I don't even like porn because it scares the crap out of me. Like, there's a bunch of weird stuff in porn now. I don't even know what the freak it is. But when I was a real little kid, of course, we made jokes watching it, and that was it. But now I see the real wickedness in this industry. Like, put it like this. This is what he showed me. It was a video, and I always remember this website. I was like, I told all the little kids, do not go to this. It was called Evil Angel. This guy's hitting her in the rear end, and the other guy's hitting the vaginal. And then when the other guy pulls his penis out of her vagina, you can see a penis going in and out through the vagina. So that proves that this guy was rubbing his penis up against another guy's penis at the same time through another woman's body. And they think this stuff is straight, bro. Because I remember I had this kid, he named himself the Reaper. He was my dog that I used to go fishing with. This guy named himself the Reaper and said he's going to put death to me. But this is the funny part. When I was riding in the car with this guy, I was basically going fishing with him and my brother. We riding, right? And then we so happen to be passing my crush's apartment complex. He looks over there. He's like, do you want her to go get a double team? And, it's not fun if the homie doesn't get none. Now, what will make a man say something like that? Because I had to rewind this in my head. When I first started hanging out with this kid, I thought he was just joking, and I wasn't really by myself. There was other kids with him, and we all gave him this weird look after he said these words. He said, if they're 13, and they're thick enough, they look grown, yeah. Now, put it like this. We 18 years old. This guy's already thinking like that. That means the more he matures in life, the more he's going to actually be acting out those thoughts. And I was trying to warn people about it, but then I had to let it go because basically they came over here. He kicked me in the face. We got in a little scuffle. You know what I'm saying? They came with like 10 kids, and I didn't even know the rest of the guys. They coming up to my house trying to fight me and everything because, see, this is the thing, like, I'm going to fight to the death about what I say. I wouldn't come to somebody's house and then kick my feet in the gutters as he's approaching me because he's wishing, oh, my God, I wish I would have never came here. And then 10 buddies pull up. Now you want to fight me. The first question I asked this kid was, so what, you going to hit me? And then that's when basically the fight started. Now, I would have actually murked this kid, but the thing about it is it was like 10 kids with him